Aston Martin Valkyrie LMH Hypercar completes shakedown test. Aston Martin Valkyrie LMH Hypercar completes first shakedown test ahead of 2025 debut. The Aston Martin Valkyrie LMH Hypercar that will compete for the World Endurance Championship and IMSA SportsCar Championship titles next year has undergone its first shakedown test. The shakedown by Valkyrie AMR-LMH was conducted earlier this month, without bodywork ahead of the start of proper testing in the coming weeks in its definitive form. The test was described as a system check by Ian James, team principal of the Heart of Racing team, which will field the Valkyrie AMR-LMH in the Hypercar class in WEC and GTP and IMSA from 2025. He stressed that the V12-powered Aston Martin runs as a spine without bodywork. It's just a quick test to check that the drivetrain, the braking system, and everything is working properly before we start testing with the finished car, James told MOTORSPORT.com. That will be done in the next few weeks if everything goes according to plan. The location of the test has not been revealed, but James confirmed that the test was not conducted on an actual racing circuit and was only carried out on straight tracks. However, he revealed that driving duties were handed over to former Aston Martin factory driver Stefan Muck. The German driver was brought in due to a lack of suitable driver availability from Aston's factory driver roster, James explained. Muck has a close relationship with the Multimatic organization, which is a key partner in the development and delivery of AMR-LMH. From his stint as part of the GTE Pro WEC squad, with a Ford GT running under the Ganassi banner in 2016-19. This month's shakedown for Aston's first contender for overall honors at the Le Mans 24 Hours since 2011 means the Valkyrie program remains on schedule ahead of its projected racing debut at next January's IMSA season opener Daytona 24 Hours. Aston began its testing program at the start of the third quarter of this year, launching the car last October. Initial testing will focus on one AMR-LMH in Europe before a second chassis is brought for testing in the United States on the IMSA circuit later in the year. We'll focus on one test car to start with in Europe, and once we get past a certain threshold in mileage, we'll have one test car in the US and one in Europe, Aston's head of Endurance Motorsport, Adam Carter, said in May. Aston conducted tests earlier in the year with the LMH-developed Valkyrie AMR Pro Track Day car. Tests at Silverstone and Portimao focused on data acquisition and software testing. Aston and Heart of Racing confirmed last month that they had expanded their initial WEC program from 1 to 2 cars in line with new regulations requiring 2 entries from manufacturer teams in Hypercar. 1 car is planned to enter IMSA.